What's going on? This is My Life in the Shop. I'm your host, Donald Washington. I'm going to bring you guys a very, very disturbing scene. This is going to be a mother. She's going to be trying to drop off her 3 kids with the baby daddy. And the baby daddy is at his girlfriend's house. Problem is, he doesn't want the kids. It's his weekend to watch his own kids, to spend time with his own kids. And his deadbeat loser doesn't want the kids. A lot of people online are saying she shouldn't have brought her kids in that situation in the first place. Them kids are literally going to be traumatized. This is My Life in the Shop. Okay, so now let me bring you guys this video. This video is disturbing on many levels.
Yo, just hold it facing for me to drop off these kids. Come on, y'all. It's playing. Come on, y'all.
Oh boy, that might be good. Look at kneecap.
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. What are you doing? Go ahead. No, he's gone. Go ahead.
You can hear him running out saying, "Get back in the car right away."
Get in the car.
No.
No, get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Come on.
Micah, get out of the car.
No, get out the car. Daddy got you. No, Daddy got you this weekend. Come on.
Get in the car.
No, come on. Daddy got you this weekend.
No, get in the car. Get in the car.
Now, for one, why would she put her kids through this mess? Why would he do this to her kids? His own kids. This is dysfunction at its absolute finest, and this is sad on many levels. I got so much to say about this to both them. Mainly him, though. A lot of people were going in on her saying it's her fault. She put them through this. She put the kids through this. She still got feelings because she tried to drop the kids off at his girlfriend's house. And then she's going to go in saying, oh, this the new girlfriend, this, that, and the other.
No, you don't.
Get in the car. No.
No, you don't.
No.
No, you don't.
Get in the car.
No, you don't.
Get in the car.
No, you don't.
Get in the car.
No, don't get in the car. Don't get in the car.
Get in the car.
Do not get in the car.
Get in the car.
Do not get in the
Get
car.
your ass in the car.
Don't get in the car.
Get in the car.
Don't get in the car.
Get in the car.
Don't get. What are you doing? You break.
I'll break your shit.
You break my arm.
Yeah, I'll break.
Okay, so you got
Get in
you on
the car.
camera.
Get in the car.
Did you call the police?
No.
Don't get in the car. Don't get in the car, Kyra.
Get in the car.
Don't get in the car.
Get in the car.
Get off my arm. Get off my arm. They coming right back out.
Hold up.
You see that thing? Can you call the police, please? Thank you. Can you call the police? He's assaulting me. You see that?
So she's talking to a neighbor that's watching this mess.
Thank you.
Go, get in the car. Go. Get from over here.
Come on, y'all. Get out the
Get
car.
from over here.
Get out the car. Get over here.
Come on, over, Playboy. Yes, you over.
Go.
You over, Playboy. Come on, over. Come on, yes, you
Go.
Excuse you. I'm not
See,
doing
go.
anything. Excuse
Get from
me.
over here.
Thank you, thing. Call
Go.
the police.
Go. Get from over here.
Thank you.
Come, move your hand.
He tried to wrap the kid by her boyfriend now. He tried.
Those kids will never forget this moment. The father does not even want them.
He put the hand in his girlfriend and he put the kid falling around. Blake at 2nd Street by the red light. Blake, can you come right away? Her boyfriend tried to put the hand on her and put the kid.
Ma, I want to go home.
30 seconds and a red light.
Oh, shut up.
Go ahead, bitch. Give him over here. Go. Give him over.
Yeah, all the kids cry and he put his hand on his girlfriend.
Bye.
I'm scared now. I'm female. I don't know what to do. Oh yeah, I saw the bullet right by. I see one bullet right by. I don't know they stopping it. Oh, they got a bullet right here now. Oh my God. Yeah, he come now. I'm scared. Thank you. You guys get out of the car. 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 Tell the bullet. He put your hand on your mom. Go. Come on. Come on. If you guys love your mom.
Okay.
Tell he put the guy hand on you. Go. Go.
And for those kids to be put in that situation is just horrific.
You okay? Go over there. Go.
Because they're by the street.
Because you put him in. You won't let him out. You won't let him out.
Yeah. Come on.
Right here. So wait.
Now, that's the end of this video. However, the full video going to show the police officer gets there. When the police officer gets there, he's going to say, you know, whose weekend is it? It's the father's weekend, but the father doesn't want the kids. So he's going to have to give it back to the mother and tell the mother, look, he doesn't want them. You know, tell the courts he doesn't want to see his kids. The judge will take that in consideration. Now, online, everybody was going in on her. She put the kids in that situation. She shouldn't have done that. Now, in her defense, she didn't know he would react that horribly. She probably just thought she'd drop him off and walk away. 3 kids. And absolutely, there's plenty of blame to go around. I could be all day placing blame. But I can't get over the father, how he'll put a new girlfriend over his own flesh and blood, over his own kids. Then we in our communities want to figure out what the problem is. We got these little girls, the father don't want them. What type of relationships do you think they're going to grow up to be in? What do you think they're going to come from a dysfunctional family, and when they start dating, what type of men are they going to be accustomed to and see? And then without a father to guide them, to love them, what type of trap are you sending your children into? And if you don't care for your kids now, you're not going to care for them then. And then and when they start getting bad grades at school, when they start having boys sneak over into their room, into the house, you're not going to be anywhere to be found. We got so many men in our community that not men. We looking at all boys in our community. And it's time for men to step up and call it out. If you're a deadbeat dad, please stop this video right now and kill yourself. Do us a favor. Let's give them a moment of silence. I want you to stop this video and I want you to kill yourself. Please do that. Let's give them a moment of silence for the deadbeat dads that put another woman over their own flesh and blood. You'll rather pop bottles in the club, splurge at the club, buy new outfits than to buy your daughter what she needs for school. That's what we're talking about. How many times have you been in the club, you see cats with matching outfits, matching shoes and socks, and ain't gave their kids not a penny, crying over child support? Won't even step up. A lot of times women give a man to step up and they don't step up. But however, I also want to talk about the women too. There's plenty of blame to go around here. How many times have you watched a good woman, fine, super fine woman, walk right past a good man into some deadbeat dad? A lot of times these men are popping bottles at the club, wearing matching hat and socks, because they get all the women. They walking out the club with 10 numbers, 2 women, and going home to their girlfriend. This cat at his girlfriend crib. He ain't missed a beat. He probably got 10 other women, 10 other kids, and he don't want none of them. And he got 30 women in our community willing to sleep with him. That's the decisions we're making out of our community. Women, come on. How many bad decisions do we have to make here? But the men got to step up and be men. Your life is, your children is your life now. You don't have no life. Your children, let me tell you something. If I gotta sleep on the street and my daughter is straight, then so be it. I'd rather my daughter live better. I would be cool. I would live homeless. Your daughter eats first. Your children eat first. And then you eat. You make sure your children are straight first. Then you could attend to your own needs. Outside of that, if your family, if your kids ain't eating, you shouldn't be eating. How many men do you see out here driving fancy cars? That's the backwards thinking we got. That's the backwards thinking we got. But these deadbeat dads, no good men, are he gonna walk right, gonna have 20 different women. Good men, plenty good men out there for women to choose from. Women gonna walk right past them. Whoop! And go straight to dude. She left dude and walk right still. Even after that. Walk right past good men and walk straight to a deadbeat dad. They got 10 other kids, don't want them. And whoop! And that's gonna be her next boyfriend. It's the decisions coming out of our community. Let's talk about these decisions that come out of our community. What comes from bad decisions? So now we got none of these children going to have fathers. None of them. We at 73 to 90% now. We looking at 100% pretty soon. We facing that. We headed in that direction. We headed at 100 degrees, 100%. That's where we headed. If we don't, and then we're going to turn around and find out, and try to understand and ask why our children killing each other. Why can't we graduate, a high school graduate, for nothing? We got 52% dropouts. College even higher. Gang members, drug dealers, thugs and thots is what we graduate. We graduate more thugs and thots than high school graduates. And they all come from this. Right there. The gang members, the drug dealers, the juvenile detention centers, the prison systems, the graves, every negative statistic come from no fathers. Why don't we have fathers? Back to our decision making. Comes back to our decisions. Anyway, tragic situation, man. Feel for them kids. Stay innocent people in this. I think a deadbeat dad has a deadbeat family. My mother would kill me. Literally, my sister, my brother, my father, everyone, if he was alive. There's not a person in my family that wouldn't strangle me. I don't have a deadbeat dad in my family, and it ain't ever happening. If you're a deadbeat dad, don't even speak to me. Lose my number. Straight up. And that's how it got to be for all men. We got to call men out. Because if he a deadbeat dad and he'll neglect his own flesh and blood, he'll shoot you in your face. He'll stab you in your back. He don't care for nothing. If he'll turn his back on his own flesh and blood, women, why are you still dating deadbeat dads? Deadbeat dads get more action than a little bit. They get more women than a little bit. I got partners, no crib, no car, no career, ever. And got 30 women. And this is the decision making. Men, step up. Women, stop choosing these deadbeat dads. If he don't have no, if he got 3 kids and you ain't seen them and he skip out on his visits, what do you think he's gonna do to your kids? What do you think he's gonna do to you? And the other 30 women he dated. And then we look up surprised and say, oh, he ran off. I didn't know. And I'm looking like, and she done laid down and had not 1, not 2, but 3 kids with this deadbeat. Who's, by the way, living at a girlfriend's crib. So this video didn't show it. They're going to show her jumping out the house. Yeah, this B-I-T-C-H. Look at this. This her house, this, that, and the other. There she go. Then the police going to come, and the police is going to say, hey, well, you got it on tape. You have to take your kids. Ain't nothing the police officer could do. Ain't nothing the police officer can do. Very sad, tragic story. I wish the best for them kids. Anyway, I want you guys to like, comment. Let me know what you think about this video. Peace, peace.